สวัสดีคนดูที่น่ารักทุกคนด้วยนะคะวันนี้เราก็อยู่กันในเกม Hogwarts Legacy พาร์ทที่ 7 แล้วนะคะคราวที่แล้วเราเรียนวิชาสัตว์วิเศษไปได้เจอน้องฮิปโปกริฟด้วยน่ารักมากโอเคเดี๋ยวพาร์ทนี้เราไปต่อกันในเควสหลักเลยนะคะเราต้องกดผิดกด J ภารกิจจันทากรรมส่วนของพระโรงเราจะได้ปลดคาถาปลดล็อกแล้วเราไปเลยแล้วกันเนาะแต่การบ้านเราโคตรเยอะ เดี๋ยวค่อยทำแล้วกันเราไปทำเควสหลักก่อนถ้าเกิดมันติดถ้าเควสหลักมันติดเดี๋ยวเราค่อยไปทำแล้วกันเนาะโอเคเราต้องไปที่นี่เราวาร์ปไปเลยได้ไหมเราวาร์ปมานี่โอเคเราไปกันเลยนะจื้อมือลั่นอีกแล้วจ้าSo sorry ไปอยู่ด้านล่างด้านบนโอเคไปอันนี้อะไรอันนี้เราอันนี้ได้ปะไม่ได้นี่หรอแกววินมุน
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
รอจนกลางคืนเลยสุดยอดเลยว้าว
No, someone's been up. Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
Here.
อ้าวอ๋อเก็บ
Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on
เก็บ
my
แบบ
name.
เนียน
Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why
ช่วย
would
แล้ว
I
ได้
do
อะไรอ่ะ
this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell.
จริงอ่ะ
First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Ah, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
ขอบใจนะ อุ๊ยสอนเลยเหรอ เยี่ยมดิ เยี่ยม
Alohomora.
โอ้โห อะไรอะ QEAD กับ AD โอ้โห คืออะไรครับเนี่ย อย่างนี้เหรอ เยี่ยม โอ้โห
Well done.
กว่าจะ
You're
ปลด
in.
ล็อกได้
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restrict.
เอ้าทำไมตั้งไม่ได้อะ
The castle, after all.
แหม
Revelio.
ขึ้นไปอีกเหรอ
How are your students getting along this year?
Revelio.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled
Ajan,
cape
you know.
flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
ยัง
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Hello, Mora.
โอ้โหเยี่ยมอีสิโอ้ที่ไหนเนี่ย สวยจัง คนเยอะรอปลดล็อกได้ปะ
Hello, Mora.
'That's it. 50 house points. You know you can't do that.
เกือบแล้วโอเค ไปแล้วจู้
Revelio.
ห้องพยาบาลอีกอัน โอ้โห เราล่ออะไรได้บ้าง หรือเราไปได้เลย เกือบ
Plenty
ละ
of other perils and pitfalls to send on my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are
อุ๊ย
terribly
เห็น
disappointed.
ป่าเอ้ย อยู่ๆก็หันมา กำลังคิดว่าจะปลดล็อกประตูอยู่พอดี กำลังจะดูท่าทีแม่งเอ้ย โอ้โห เริ่มใหม่เลยอะไม่ได้เริ่มใหม่ ไปเลยโถเว้ย
Revelio.
ต้องรอให้ไปก่อน เดินไปสิไปไงวะ ไปแล้วจ้า
cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
อาจารย์ไม่เห็นเนาะ
What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway.
คิดไปเองค่ะอาจารย์เยี่ยมเลย ล็อกระดับ3คงไม่เห็นหรอกเนาะ ไม่เห็นหรอกเงียบจะตายไปเนียนสุดๆเยี่ยม
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined with your help to discover the identity of my tormentor.
ช่วยก็ได้ถ้าเห็น
Definitely
นะ
intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
มีกี่ตัว
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
ถ้าต่อก็คือถ้าเจอนะ
Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
เยี่ยมเหมียวจ๋าเหมียวไม่ไปนอนนะจ๊ะน่าอยากจุ๊บ
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the 3 broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
โอเค
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beast's class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
ไป
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
มีอีกไหมจ๊ะเควสเยอะทีเดียวเชียวขออนุญาตเน้นหลักก่อนนะคะอันนี้15เหมือนกันพิมพ์เขียวเวทมนต์ใส่ของไปหาดีก็น่าจะไปหาดีก่อนน่า าจะเป็นห้องต้องประสงค์ใช่ไหมจ๊ะไม่ใช่วะโอเคตอนนี้มันกลางคืนไม่มีใครอยู่เลยเขานอนกันหมดแต่เราไม่นอนเล่นกับแมวอูอีอุ้ยน้องอยู่ไหนตัวเลยอ่ะค่อยมาใหม่นะเอ้าก็ห้องต้องประสงค์ดีว่าเราวาร์ปมาก็ได้ไหมเนี่ย
Deke?
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
ไปเลย
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
น้องก็โดดเต็มเลย
We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
No.
It warms Deke's heart to see a student so
น้องไปไหนแล้วอ่ะ
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
ดูน้องกิ้งอุ้ยไข่ใช้ทำยานะน้องอย่าหนีเซ่
You got one.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
ดีก็ชอบหายตัวอีกแล้วโอ้ไปเราเดินไปก็ได้ค่ะไปหาดีกเลยว้าวนกนี่เหรอโอ้นกเนี่ยสิจอบมือโน่ฉันจับตัวนี้แน่เลยดีกมาแล้ว
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
เยี่ยมตัวไหนดี
Levioso. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
แม่งเอ้ยยากจริงด้วยออกมาก่อน
Levioso.
เยี่ยม
I'll look after you.
มาแล้วขอบ
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
โอเคดีดีก็เดินไวสอนมั่งดี
Revelio.
ไม่มีโอ้มีถุงเงินนะสิมูลค่าพวกกวางปะไม่น่าใช่ตัวอะไรไม่รู้ไหนเอ่ยนู่นเหรอ
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
เราเปลี่ยนเป็นกลางคืนยังไงนะ F รอโอเคเปลี่ยนเป็นกลางคืนคุยกับดิกพอดีแล้วดิกรออยู่ทั้งวันเลยอะ
Deke, what am I meant to be doing again?
You should try to find a moon calf. Since they only come out at night, you may have to wait a little while, depending on what time it is.
ที่นี่หรือเปล่านี่เหรออ๋อนี่ไงล่ะมูนคาฟลูกวัวเนี่ยเหรอมาน้องน่ารักจังเลยตัวแบบ
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
โอเคดีเจอกันวาร์ปไปด้วยครับ มาแล้วดี
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home.
โอเค
But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But
wow.
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
ว้าวเป็นทุ่งเลยเหรอสุดยอดว้าวเวอร์มาก
Look at this.
ดีจังเลย
It's amazing.
where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them. Let them see their new home.
ปลดปล่อยยังไง H อ๋อเยี่ยมเลย
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
เยี่ยมเลย กดที ดี๋ยวนะคะเดี๋ยวอยากจะอัพแถบเพิ่มนี่เพิ่มได้อีกเซตหนึ่งอยากได้ดิโอเคทีนี้เราก็กดทีได้เลยสำหรับเลี้ยงสัตว์โดยเฉพาะเยี่ยม
Most excellent.
น้องน่ารักอ่ะตาโตโตเก็บน้องมานี่หน่อยบินไปไหนแล้วเนี่ยน่ารักมากว้าวเดี๋ยวมานี่เร็วมานี่น้องฟินงุยน่ายักอ่ะโอเคได้แล้วเดี๋ยวไว้จับมาให้อีก
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Sick. นี่หรอนี่โอ้โหใหญ่เวอร์หวังอลังการงานสร้างสุดๆไหนสิว้าวโอเคอันนี้ที่เราใส่อยู่โอ้นี่ไงเยี่ยมวูฟเปอร์เราต้องไปจับแล้วแหละให้กับเสื้อผ้าโอ้ขนอ๋อเพิ่มคุณสมบัติเหรอดูคุณสมบัติแผดเผาเยี่ยมดิ
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
อ้าวดิกนึกว่าหายไปเลย
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deek suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beast you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deek.
เยี่ยมอ๋อใช่เราอยากสร้างโต๊ะสมุนไพรอีกสักโต๊ะหนึ่งติดกันเลยฮอลโลสวีทเนี่ยเยี่ยมทำสัก5 ขวดมันน่าทำได้หลายขวดเนาะโอเคถ้างั้นเดี๋ยวขอเวลาทำน้ำยาสักแป๊บหนึ่งโอเคเรียบร้อยทีนี้เราก็ไปพบเซบาร์อยู่ที่ไหนนะทางใต้นี่โอ้โหผ่านโอ้เยี่ยมไปเลย
You made it.
วิ่งมาไกลมาก
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there, Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them, possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us, which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
ไป
This way.
ไปน้องนำ
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
บ้านน่ารักบ้านน่ารัก
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly.
It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
ไหวไหมเนี่ย
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
ใจเย็นเพื่อน
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
เอานะ
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
เอาหน้า
I
เขาก็
know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Revelio. รู้แล้วอ๋อแหมแวะเก็บของหน่อยเดียวเอง
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
แล้วแอนไปทำอะไรข้างบน แบบอาจจะไปเดินเล่นอะไรอย่างงี้ปะ
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. No! I will make you pay.
กระจอกอ่ะเอ้าปลดโจมตีนักล่าด้วยศัตรูเปลวไฟเอ้าก็เมื่อกี้ก็ทำแล้วนี่ศัตรูเปลวไฟกับรีเพาโซศัตรูเปลวไฟมันไม่มีให้กดนี่นะต้องคิว
Is somebody there? Oh, get my hands on
Well,
that's student. Ramrock won't let
What? Ooh, ท่าดีโคตรชอบเอ้ยอีกสักทีไหม
You've made your last mistake.
มีหัวหน้ามาเลยวะ
Does Hogwarts teach your memory? It's me. Not quiet enough.
โอ๊ยชิบหาย
As if you could best.
เฮ้ย
There you are. I'm a goblin, not a toy. One less cube. This is almost too easy. No! I will make you call that spell cast. You don't know who you are. I won't rest. Oh, little moon calf.
Oh.
Mate, was that your best? This is funny. A miss. You expect me? You explain the stench.
มานี่
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
ย้ำยาเพียบแล้วศัตรูเปลวไฟทำไมเราก็ทำไปแล้วนี่หรือว่ามันสามารถกดได้เลยวะศัตรูเปลวไฟ
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
มีอุปกรณ์มีเงินก็ขอขโมยหน่อย โอ้แต่ที่นี่แบบสวยนะเอ๊ะทำไมวิวนี่มันดูคุ้นๆมาเหมือนบ้านของชื่ออะไรนะโดราอะไรสักอย่างเลยเปล่านะYeah.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more.
ต้องมีอีกที่ให้สำรวจนี่ปะไม่ใช่เมื่อกี้เราเข้าไปสำรวจแล้วแต่ว่านี่ปะเป็นเงินเก็บเงินนะดิคุณมากเลยนะเอาจริงเหมือนใช่เราว่าเราก็คนหมดแล้วนะมีเกะนี่ปะเมื่อกี้นี้เราก็มาแล้วนี่เข้าไปไงวะนี่ทางลงเหรอไปยังไงไม่ได้ตรงไหนอีกวะตรงไหนอีกอะเซบาสไม่มีให้สำรวจเพื่อหาเบาะแสอ่ะเอ้าเมื่อกี้ทำไมมันสีน้ำเงินวะนี่เหรอนี่
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's
ครบแล้ว
loyalists.
น่าจะครบแล้ว
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
มันมีทางลงอ่ะเพื่อน
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. This well looks familiar.
เห็นไปคิดเหมือนกันเลยจริง
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
ใช่มันบ้านไอ้น้องนักเรียนปี5ที่เคยเข้ามาก่อนเราที่เป็นอาจารย์ไปแล้วอะ
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Confringo!
เนี่ยเราว่าแล้วมันต้อง
Huh, a stairwell.
ไปโก
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
อะไรอ่ะลักไม้ดึงดื้อ
Tells me they're after something bigger.
ข้าเดินทางมาที่นี่เพื่อศึกษาแต่สิ่งที่ข้าต้องการคือการช่วยเหลือการต่อสู้ภายในตัวข้ามันล้นไปหมดเรากับเวทมนต์ในกายข้าปรารถนาจะรักษาคนเหล่านั้นและข้าเองก็เป็นผู้ที่ขัดขวางไม่ให้มันทำเช่นนั้นข้าควรจะเลิกหวังไหมข้าจะเสียใจไปช่วยชีวิตหรือไม่ที่ไม่ยอมทำอะไรให้มากกว่านี้ข้าไม่สามารถมองตาของพวกเขาได้เลยเพราะข้ารู้อยู่แก่ใจว่าข้าสามารถปลดเปลื้องอาการปวดใจของพวกเขาได้ข้าเห็นว่าชายคนนั้นจะไปจากข้าแล้ววันนี้ชายคนที่ทำให้ข้านึกถึงพ่อคงไม่เสียหายอะไรใช่ไหมถ้าข้าช่วยเขาแน่นอนว่าข้าอาจจะค้นคว้าข้อมูลได้เพิ่มขึ้นไม่แน่มันอาจจะบังเกิดผลพวงดีๆที่ไม่คาดคิดจากความสามารถนี้ได้
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
นี่ก็เป็นสัปดาห์ที่2แล้วที่ข้ามาอยู่ในค่ายมีคนมาเพิ่มขึ้นมากขึ้นทุกวันหมอของพวกมักเกิลและแม้แต่ผู้บำบัดของเราบางคนต่างพยายามกันอย่างสุดความสามารถเพื่อพวกเขาช่างเป็นความโศกเศร้าที่สัมผัสได้ผู้ที่รอดชีวิตจากโรคระบาดยังคงได้รับผลกระทบจากการสูญเสียไข้อาจหายได้ผิวหนังอาจสมานและเหลือเพียงรอยแผลเป็นแต่ความโศกเศร้ายังคงฝังลึกอยู่ข้าเห็นชายผู้หนึ่งเขาช่างเหมือนกับพ่อของข้าชายที่สูญเสียลูกชายไปข้าแทบจะทนไม่ได้ ข้าอยากจะช่วยปลดเปลื้องความทุกข์ของเขาข้าเริ่มที่จะตระหนักได้ว่าผู้อื่นนั้นคิดผิดข้ามีพลังอำนาจที่ช่วยเยียวยาวิญญาณเหล่านั้นได้มันคงจะเป็นการเพิกเฉยที่จะไม่ยื่นมือไปช่วยพวกเขาจากความทุกข์ทรมาน
Journal entry of Isidora's. I should hold on to this.
โอ้ยไอ้ลากนี่มันไอ้นี่ด้วยวะสำรวจห้องใต้ดินเรามีอะไรอีกไหมอ่ะมีทางนู้นอ่ะเนี่ย
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
ไม่ใช่มาดูนี่สิ
I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
ไปมาจริงๆ
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
ใช่ไหมเตียนดูดิ
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch.
ก็นายเพื่อนแท้
Yes.
โอเคการบ้านของอาจารย์อุไนเพียบโอเคตอนนี้เนื้อเรื่องหลักเรา นั่นแหละแต่การบ้านเราเพียบเลยสงสัยพาร์ทหน้าเราอาจจะต้องมาเคลียร์การบ้านของทุกคนนะคะโอเคค่ะสำหรับวันนี้ก็
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton
ขอ
Castle.
พอแค่นี้ก่อน
Do not tell anyone.
จดหมายมารัวๆโอเคค่ะเดี๋ยวพาร์ทนี้จบไว้ที่เท่านี้ก่อนแล้วเดี๋ยวเราเจอกันใหม่ในพาร์ทหน้านะคะขอบคุณนะคะที่เข้ามาแวะเวียนเข้ามาชมกันนะคะขอบคุณมากๆเลยแล้วเดี๋ยวเจอกันใหม่สำหรับวันนี้สวัสดีค่ะ